What's up, my Naija people? How una dey? Now, you know the 62nd Annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association held on the 22nd of August 2022 with the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, and that of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in attendance. However, it seems like the fashion outlook of the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Kashim Shettima, who was standing in for his presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was what stole the spotlight as it has generated so much heated debate, to say the least. Now, you trust Nigerians, especially in a major election season. The former governor of Borno State has become a subject of mockery, most especially on social media, for what many have described to be a huge turnoff. Now, Shettima wore a long big 3-button 56 size coat, a turn-up baggy trousers, long red tie that was showing below the belly, and a pair of gym sneakers to the event. With all due respect to Kashim Shettima, here are some of the memes Nigerians have created out of the episode. Now, my interest is not so much about the Shettima showing, which obviously can now be described as a fashion goof. Oh, not at all. Rather, my concern is that nobody seems to be bothered that the APC presidential candidate was missing in action. Now, what cogent reason does Ahmed Bola Tinubu have to absent from such a premier event? Wasn't that a golden opportunity for him to sell his candidacy? Was the absence of Tinubu deliberate? In fact, a cross-section of watchers of the polity are now insinuating that the Shettima fashion goof was a deliberate pull-off to distract Nigerians. Reno Omokri, former senior special assistant in the Goodluck Jonathan administration and elite personality in the PDP and Atiku presidential campaign, has come up with his own theory. Now he says, knowing what I know about Senator Kashim Shettima, it was obvious to me that he knew better than to dress so shabbily to an event that the nation has been focusing on. He is a former banker, he's used to corporate dressing, he knows how to wear a suit and tie with the right pairs of shoes. As a matter of fact, I googled him and behold, there was not one but 5 photos of him properly suited up in well-fitted suits with the right button buttoned and shod with the appropriate pair of shoes, including the power dressing he projected when he gave an interview to CNN. You see, when something is too obvious, then it may not be as obvious as we think. My intel on Shettima is that, like me, he is also a deep thinker. Now, Renomokri goes further. I am informed that he is very calculating, he is not vain, he is capable of looking the fool and wearing a poker face if it will help him pull off his classic sleight of hand. Omokri still speaking, Hillary Clinton once said, if I want to knock a story off the front page, I just change my hairstyle. Nigerians are now laughing at Kashim Shettima, but the man is laughing at us. Everybody is talking about him, but nobody noticed that Tinubu may have sneaked out of Nigeria to fix his health in Europe. That was Reno Omokri. Now, Nigeria, is it true that Tinubu was actually out of the country for some medical trip while the NBA conference held? Is Reno Omokri just being an alarmist? What reason could Tinubu have to miss such an event that had other major contenders in the 2023 presidential election in attendance? Shouldn't Nigerians now begin to really take a more cursory look at the issue of the true state of health of the APC presidential candidate? Is the absence of Tinubu from the NBA conference not a red flag already? Of course, many questions begging for answers. So guys, please share your thoughts in the comment section. I'd really like to hear from you. And please subscribe, like, share if you don't mind. I am always appreciating your support here. Thank you, my Naija people. Una do well. What's up, my Naija people? How una dey? My name is Efe Cole Amadin, a political activist, public affairs commentator and writer, multimedia practitioner, and business person. My goal is to promote political participation and awareness, influence public opinion for national development. I'll be bringing you updates and insightful analysis on developments in the Nigerian political sphere and society in general.